Now, Mr. Regal, we're going to talk
Yes.
about real quick this match with CJ Parker
CJ
and
Parker and Baron
Baron
Corbin.
Corbin.
Baron
And
Corbin, another, let me just say about him. Came into the system there, made it work for him, and has made it work. Whatever he's been given, he's worked hard at it. Fantastic. Just gives it a go, and good for him. I'm really happy that he's gone on and done what he's done. And here's another thing you won't hear me talking about. Like, people use all these wrestling terms, right? But I just look at it on a pro level of being a pro.
sure.
Right. So if you start talking about, that people, and I'm not using him, I'm just saying in general, he's never been a main event guy. Oh, he's a big card guy. There's a lower card guy. It's just like, oh dear, just behave yourselves. What are you talking about? He's getting paid to do his job. And if that's the true mark of actually being a pro. If you are, I'm looking at it as a career pro. I don't care where you are on the card. If you're on TV or you're in a company and you're working and getting paid, job done. You're doing good. That's what the job's about in my eyes. So you're not going to, I'm not, there'll be other people that can go through this and break down this and this. Job done for both of the people, right?
And
CJ Parker and Baron Corbin, job done. They are both now professional wrestlers making a living out of professional wrestling. Good for them.
It goes to your point, because Baron Corbin at this time had this great character where he was doing these quick matches, and the NXT crowd would count. They would count to see how long the matches were. And then, much like yourself, Baron Corbin had this inexplicable and unpredictable ability to do comedy. And he's done such a great job on the main roster with whatever they're giving him. Like, he's not the lone wolf. He's something else. And he's, people still talk about the time he went broke and how much they loved those interviews he did when he lost all his money. Like, he does a good job.
I would imagine, and whether he's heard me say this or not, but I think everybody who's been around me enough has heard me say this. Just make it work. Just make it work, because you don't always start off where the journey just changes. There's very few people that the journey stays the same.
It's never a straight line.
No, and you just make it work, and he's made it work, and he's been getting paid now as a professional wrestler for a long period of time. Both of them have, CJ and like Juice Robinson, and they've been getting paid as professional wrestlers, and that's their job. Job done. They've made it work.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. So instead of let everybody else talk about, I'll talk about the realities and stay out of fairyland, like most people live in with all these different. I look at it as a pro. Job done, fellas. Congratulations. And I hope it just keeps going for you until you don't want it to. And if you don't, when you're over, I hope you look back at it like I have and go, well, I didn't have to do a real job of it in my life, because I got to be a wrestler. Right. Good. So I'm happy for both of them. Good.